And plus, I'm pretty sure she was going to the North Pole one night last week. Maybe you can have a word with her, and maybe she needs some ideas. Thanks, Santa. P.S. Bring some coffee for Mom. She's been looking pretty tired the last couple of weeks. Dear Santa, I have a plan, and I know what you're thinking, but it's not like last year's. This one's really good. I heard Mom called you and told you under no circumstances am I to get anything like that this year. But I was talking to Dad, and he said the only way I'd be able to get a pen is if Santa himself delivered them. So hear me out. Operation Lizard is underway. All you need to do is pick one up on your way here, which I figure will be no problem because you're delivering to a bunch of people in the desert. I'm sure you'll find it so easier. Now, a lizard is definitely not a stocking stuffer. It'll climb right out for sure. You should probably put him in a box pretty quickly so it doesn't climb out and fall. But you do this reindeer for all my mom, so I'm sure that won't be a deal breaker. Lastly, put a green ribbon on this box so I can brace myself and catch it when I open it. See? I thought of everything. And I know what you're thinking, but this is nothing like the dog, funny, or even the
Dear Santa, man, oh man, do I hope all the amazing things people have said about you are true. So I was watching my favorite Christmas movie of all time, Home Alone, and I decided to pull a little prank on my brother to show him Kevin's classic trick. You know what? I was thinking about, let me just tell you why I need some of your legendary famous Santa magic. I heard it's legendary. So when I was pranking, I mean when I was making an I love you card for my brother, I spilled a bunch of paint on it. Now here's why I need your help. My mom hasn't seen it yet, but when she does, she's gonna get me in a lot of trouble. So much trouble that I'm gonna put my hands to my face and scream, ah! So, I need you to and sprinkle some of your favorite Santa magic and clean up the big mess. And I promise I'll never reprank. I mean, I will be more careful with my arts and crafts supplies going forward. Postscript, can you also fix the hole in the wall? It's behind the family painting. I'd rather not say how it got there.
Dear Santa, I'm not sure if you know how to make this, but I need a real life lie detector. I know it sounds weird, but you don't know my brother does. Well, you do. You gotta be on my naughty. He's always up to no good, and his wife keeps getting me in big trouble. So my parents think I'm the naughty one, but it's him. So I'm thinking I can use the lie detector to catch it in a lot. That way my parents will know that he's the naughty one and not the good one. And I know there's a chance that I don't get what I really want. But just for backup, can you bring me a use of my Sour Patch Kids? Maybe I can convince him to mess with some candy. Thanks.
Dear Santa, I noticed when I woke up on Christmas morning, I noticed that you didn't eat any of the cookies that I left out, and you also didn't drink any of the milk. But you did take the carrots for the reindeer. I mean, I get it. The reindeer need their strength because they're pulling a big sack full of presents. Dad said that you probably just had too much sugar before you got to our house, so that got me thinking, what if I just changed the recipe? I think this year I'll use salt instead of sugar. That way, when you get to our house, you'll have some nice salty cookies. I won't mess with the carrots though. The reindeer need their strength. Love, Natalie.
Go, Hunter! Dear Santa, I chose my Christmas present for Grandma's closet. I was thinking of her bed, I love it. But I feel like she got me a hoverboard. I can't believe she got that for me. I can't be trusted with that. I fall all the time. Oh man. Scott down the street got one last year, and he fell a lot, and it looked like it hurt. You better bring me a helmet and a first aid kit too, just in case. Love, Hunter.
Dear Santa, I heard that Kyle wrote you a letter asking for a real-life lie detector machine so that he can catch when I'm lying, but that's the worst idea ever. I mean, think about it. About how much time he'll spend just waiting to catch me lying instead of having fun. I mean, probably wouldn't be that long, but still. And if I got caught lying, I would be in huge trouble. I have a better gift idea. How about you write him a letter saying that I wrote you a letter, promising that I won't lie anymore. He would not believe me if I said it to him, but he'll probably believe you. And promise, I won't lie anymore. Thanks. Oh, P.S. Please bring Dad an extra pack of Sour Patch Kids. I ate it and put it on the pile. Sorry. Dear Santa, Santa, I was really hoping you could talk some stuff for our front yard. I keep finding my extra jack. Plus, that is. Already sent me this lost. I want real good stuff. Now doing the snowman and fries. Oh, and could you make sure it's not yellow? I should keep real about it. You shouldn't eat that stuff. Thanks, Santa. Love this.
Dear Santa, or should I say, omnipresent being that happens to exist beyond all logic and reason. That's right, I've been doing my research, and I've got some doubts. For instance, you expect me to believe that Santa can eat millions upon millions of cookies without collapsing from the largest sugar rush known to man. Not to mention the fact that I'm supposed to believe that Santa flies around on airborne reindeer. Reindeer! Why it defies all the laws of physics. I think that the classic Christmas villains of our time were really just people of science, like me. And I think they were onto you. And I'm onto you. So I guess you can just call me the Grinch. P.S. If there's some random twist of fate this letter happens to reach you and it doesn't go into the post office incinerator like I first expected, then I don't want a toy, I don't want a train, those are for 6-year-olds. I want plutonium. Just plain plutonium. You see, recently watched a documentary about the making of the first nuclear reactor, and I thought, hey, that'd be cool. And yes, my parents did beg me not to, and yeah, they locked me in the room for 40 minutes, but I am a determined 12-year-old with an aerospace engineer for a dad. Let's see if we can figure something out here. Yours truly, maybe dead soon, Quinn Smith.
Dear Santa, I come to you in my greatest hour of need. My family thinks I'm being dramatic, but I assure you, this is a dire emergency. I am the only kid in my friend group who still has a cracked phone screen. Santa, I cannot continue like this. People are starting to think the crack is aesthetic. It is not aesthetic. It is embarrassing. So, if you could deliver a miracle or a sweet phone upgrade, I promise I'll act surprised. Also, tell Rudolph I appreciate his work. Someone should. Thanks, Santa.
Dear Santa, hope things are going good up north. I imagine it's like living in a snowball. Anyway, this Christmas, I hope to get the absolute coolest thing either one of us can think of. Don't believe that? Nope, just wait for it. A cape with flying capabilities. Listen, I know the elves can figure it out. Plus, you have 9 flying reindeer. So, obviously the magic exists, no matter what those Christmas villains believe. Just picture me floating down the street majestically as my neighbors question their reality. If that's too complicated, I'll take a toaster that plays motivational speeches every time the bread pops out. I need hyper-components. Thanks, Santa!
Santa, I know that this year you get a lot of requests for things like new shoes and cookies, but this year I want to aim for something higher. I want a raccoon, not a toy one, a real life raccoon. I even have a name for it. Search rations in the 3rd S letter. Now, I know that this may be a problem, but I only teach it over Sunday vision practice. But if that's too much to ask, I'll send one of those napkins that I can draw a little face on. Anyways, thank you for considering this very reasonable request. Your friend, Daniel.
Dear Santa, look, I know you're busy and I do not want to take up too much of your incredibly valuable time, but I have questions. Okay, here's the thing. The naughty and nice list, yeah, that's kinda complicated. I'm sure I've ended up on either side depending on, I don't know, my access to Wi-Fi that day or the amount of carbs I ate, and definitely whether or not my brother's on a mission to rage bait me. But am I really naughty if I try to take a stand for the little guy? I mean, yes. It can get a little murky if I choose to take that stand by throwing his video game controller into the washer. But still, justice is justice. Anyways, all I'm saying is that I'm like mostly good. Like pretty darn good. Okay, like good adjacent. But just give me one last chance to make a good impression. I use all correct spelling and grammar in this letter. That's gotta count for something, right? Thanks, Anna.
Santa, I wanted to give you a heads up about a white lie that I will definitely be telling to get out of caroling this year. Hold on, don't crumple up this letter. It's not what you think. Listen, I don't mind the costumes. I actually think the hats are pretty cool. We get to carry around these cool candles that kind of feel like a lightsaber, which leads me to the white lie. If I'm being honest, I fully expected I would not be asked to carol again this year. I mean, what are they even thinking? Last year, I definitely accidentally, obviously, lit Mrs. Carlson's tree on fire, wielding the candle around like a lightsaber. I know. We're singing across the snowman, the vibes are vibing, you know how it goes. Anyway, I have to go tell them I can't go, and I have to go tell them I have to shovel snow or something in Arizona. It's unbelievable, I guess. I hope you understand I don't land in Iowa. Thanks, Santa.
There you go. Dear Santa, I'm writing to a desperate young man who has suffered greatly this year. Not academically or anything, I'm fine. But I lost 3 socks this week alone. They disappeared to a mysterious void, and I think you have the power to return them. Not to mention, I think it's super suspicious that our elf has returned home and now my socks go missing. Come on, give me a break. So for Christmas, I'm requesting a portal gun that specifically calibrates to the sock dimension, otherwise known as the North Pole. If you can't do that, just send 47 identical pairs of fuzzy socks so I'll never have to match anything again. I will cherish them like children. Thanks, Santa.
Dear Santa, as a devoted theater kid, I come to you with a request that will absolutely not cause chaos. I would like a stage manager who follows me around all day and whispers reminders like, drink water, don't procrastinate, and stop singing the alto line at dinner. If that's too ethically complicated, please send glitter that magically evaporates after 24 hours so that I'm not covering my entire school, house, and extended family in permanent sparkles. My dad would really appreciate this one.
Dear Santa, you gotta do something about my great Aunt Molly. Every single year, she gives us these itchy and ugly sweaters. I know she tries hard and she thinks they're great, but they're awful. Plus, they seem to get worse and worse every year. But this year was the final straw. She attached an actual plastic fish to a string to the fishing pole. And I don't even like fishing. I don't know what put someone on the naughty list, but I think making ugly sweaters should do it. If she's not on the naughty list, can you at least give her a book with some better ideas? Love, Aaron.
Dear Santa, the best Christmas ever would be that our community has the best Christmas ever. Merry Christmas, everyone. Love, Red Rock Theater.
Thank you so much for coming to our show today. We appreciate it. We have auditions for our spring show, January 5th, 6th, and 7th. If you would like any information, please come see us at the table. We would be happy to talk to you about it. Great job, everybody!